Hey guys, I was currently recording this video, the one that you see right here. Then my phone died, so this was where I last left off. So I'm gonna let you guys get through here, so that way you guys can watch it. And wherever I left off is where I'm gonna pick up from. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And yeah. Okay, enjoy the video, guys. Here you go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. So, I am back with another what if. I am back to rock y'all's day. Now, shortly after this video, I don't know when, I don't know the exact time, because I got work that I have to go and take care of my shift, and after that I will try to crank out as many as possible what ifs. So here's a what if that I thought would actually make a lot of sense if you actually think about it. So, obviously, if you guys don't know who this is, you've probably been living under a rock. So, I'm here to inform you. This is Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. One of, if not, to me, one of the best ninja games I've ever played. Besides Naruto, so. But, obviously. So what this what if is going to be about is, yep, you already guessed it, since ninja, and what's the only ninja anime that I have mainly been doing on this channel? That's right, Naruto. So, this is going to be, what if Ryu Hayabusa was Naruto's dad, part 1. Okay, so, how this story will start off is, hold on, I need to get me something to eat. I'm freaking hungry. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let's see. Last time, okay. All right, yeah. So our story will start off with a young Kushina. With a young Kushina who just had the full 9 tails sealed inside of her. Around this time, the Hyabusa clan, which nobody has ever heard of because they've erased their selves from, well, not literally erasing themselves from existence, but erasing them to where nobody knows who they are, thinking that, oh, they're just a myth, so they're just a legend. And that's where the ideals of ninjas came from. But they actually do exist. They actually live on top of the highest peak of the highest mountains. And it's so, it's protected by the spirit of the dragons. So that way nobody can find where they're at. But anyway, a young Ryu Hayabusa goes to the Hidden Leaf Village to capture. And now he's about the same age as Kushina, so I'm going to say they're both 13. And Ryu was able to snatch Kushina up from her bed without her noticing. Because, you know, he's just that stealthy. And he was able to get back to his home in the mountains. Now, only a Hayabusa, if a Hayabusa lets you in, or if you have Hayabusa blood, only they know where their location is. And if you somehow are accidentally stumbling into their home, then a force field will erase your memories of where the Hayabusa compound is located. But anyway, Kushina, she wakes up and she says, "Where am I?" And Ryu says, "You're at the Hayabusa estate." And she says, "Huh?" And Ryu says, one of the ancient dragon gods told us to retrieve you, and so I did it so that way you can stay safe. Anyway, this is when Kushina says, look, I don't want to be a weapon of war. And Ryu says, that's exactly why I went to go save you. He said, nobody should ever have to be a weapon of war without their choosing. And he says, the reason why I do what I do is out of duty to my family and because I want to do it. By the taking of another's life, another one might be spared. And this is when Kushina is just inspired by Ryu's words. And this is where they kind of start developing a relationship. And Ryu actually teaching Kushina how to defend, and actually teaching her way more than any of the other ninjas. Start actually teaching her about Ninpo and how it's way stronger than chakra is, actually allowing you to do some very incredible stuff. And then of course he tells her about how the Hayabusas are descendants of the dragon gods, who are even here before the Sage of Six Paths. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Here you guys go. Here is the continuation of this video, and I'll pick up from where I last left off. Who are even here before the Sage of Six Paths, who existed before even that of the Osatsukis. Matter of fact, they were one of the driving forces that created the universe. And the dragon gods saw the dedication of my family, so they decided they gave their blood up to the first Hayabusa, and he drank, and to the wife as well, so that way it can be even stronger, saying that your entire family and your entire bloodline will have the blood of the dragons running through you. You will have the blood of the dragon gods. You'll have the blood of the dragon gods coursing through your veins. Your entire family and your entire lineage will always have the dragon blood. So Kushina says, the dragon blood, huh? And Ryu says, yes, I am a full-blooded descendant of the Hayabusas and of the original, and with the blood of the dragon gods, the full blood of the dragon gods coursing through my veins. And of course he tells her about the weapons and about the dragon sword and the dragon eye, and how these two weapons and how these two items only need to stay separated. They'll only come together in times of dire need. So, like, basically when the world's in trouble. So, this is when Ryu and Kushina decide to get married. Actually, they went to, I'm going to say they went to the, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So they went to the pool of the dragon blood and had her drink from the cup, drink the dragon god's blood, so that way she can become so that way she can be added to the Hayabusa lineage. And I'm going to say that's a tradition that they have you do. If you're an outsider, then yeah, you have to drink the blood of the dragon god, so that way you can become part of the Hayabusa family or the Hyabusa clan. Now, they have like the biggest family in existence. Like I'm talking about the biggest family, because they take their traditions very seriously. And of course, this is when Ryu and Kushina would actually consecrate their marriage. And this is when Kushina finds out she's pregnant. Oh, and this is when, oh yeah, I forgot to say that there was a time skip. They're about, I'm going to say mid-20s, so I'm going to say they're 25 years old. So 9 months go by, and now we have a full-blooded dragon blood. Okay, so yeah, we have a full-blooded dragon god blood descendant, dragon god blood Naruto Hyabusa. Because remember, so it would have been Naruto Uzumaki Hyabusa. And Naruto's hair would be brownish black, sorta. And when Naruto's old enough to, so probably about when he's like 5 years old, that's when his training begins. Teaching Naruto about how to use swords, kunai, shuriken, bow staffs, scythes, bow and arrows, glaives, claws, basically any weapon you can ever think of, they teach him. And Naruto actually is like a prodigy, like his dad, like Ryu, and learns it actually pretty fast. Then he actually learns Ninpo, and his spiritual connection to the world is as strong as Ryu Hayabusa's is. So Ryu has also taught him how to run up walls, run on water, how to use the spiritual energy, and all that. So Naruto has actually become very adept at this. Now, I know what you guys are wondering. Wait, the seal weakens when during pregnancy. Yes. So, okay, so Kushina, she survives. But only half of Kurama is sealed back inside of her, and the other half is sealed within Naruto. Now, because since he's a descendant of the Hayabusas, who have, I'm just going to call them the descendants of the dragon gods. They were actual dragons, and then, gave their blood to the first Hayabusa and all that. So yeah, since the dragon god blood is actually way more strong in restraining Kurama, actually subjugating Kurama to Naruto's will. And this is basically what, every time when Naruto goes out on a mission, this is what Naruto will wear. So, anyway, Naruto says that he wants to see the outside world. And of course, this is a 13-year-old Naruto. Naruto has lived up in the mountains his entire life, where the Hayabusa compound is. But, he wanted to see the outside world. He wants to... So, Ryu finally got a contract. It's about a espionage mission. And Naruto says, alright, where is it? Well, actually, it's not an espionage. It's more of an assassination. Well, more of a massacre, really. And Naruto says, alright, as long as it means I get to see the outside world. Because Naruto is actually very used to killing people. He has no problems doing it. Now, if you're wondering what sword he got out of his dad's armory, hold on, I'll bring it up. Alright, so he has the Genron Maru. Yeah. Okay, so he has the Genron Maru. Now, that's the sword that Ryu has in Ninja Gaiden 3. So, that's the sword that Naruto uses because he hasn't come to, fully of age to wield the dragon sword. He's actually, there's a certain way you gotta wield the dragon sword, and Ryu is still trying to teach Naruto how to wield the dragon sword. So when it's time for him to become the head of the family, you know, then he will, you know. So, anyway. Going back, hold on guys. Alright, so Naruto is actually excited. Of course, he has, now he's dressed exactly like how Ryu Hayabusa is right here. So, yeah, he's dressed exactly like this. So, and of course Naruto has a bow and an arrow. It's just a regular bow and arrow. And I'm going to say they're a little bit more technologically advanced than the rest of the world is. So, they got guns, you name it. Any kind of modern or old-timing. And they even have divine weapons. Which, obviously, because the dragon sword is a divine weapon. I should have mentioned that. Yes, the dragon sword is a divine weapon. It's no normal katana. It is a divine weapon, like I said. Dragon gods. So, yes, the dragon sword is a divine weapon, combined with the dragon's eye, the eye of the dragon. That's when its true divine power is released. And yeah, alright, but anyway. So, Naruto is going to the Hidden Leaf Village. Now, of course, he has like a hood. Like, he's wearing like a cloak and a hood, so that way nobody... And he's actually just, you know, walking. And he enters the Hidden Leaf Village at nighttime. And of course, he's going to do his mission, but at first he wants to kind of just, you know, look and see how the world looks like. And he's actually enjoying it. He likes what he's seeing. Then he smells something that, you know, he smells ramen. And every once in a while, Ryu will let Naruto have a bowl of ramen. Well, actually, you know, yeah, he would actually let him have a bowl of ramen. But, I mean, he would eat, like, a healthy balance of food. So, Naruto, yeah, I'm going to say he's about the same height as his Shippuden counterpart after the 3-year training gap. So, yeah, Naruto for a 13-year-old is actually pretty tall for his age. And ripped. Like, yeah. So, Naruto actually goes and buys him some ramen. Well, actually, you know what? He doesn't even buy it. He just... You know, because he's such a good ninja, he just steals, like nobody even saw him do it, because he's just that quick, and he's just that good at stealth. So Naruto, you know, eats his ramen on top of a roof, and after he finishes it, he says, alright. He's like, well, I wanted to stay a little bit longer, but I guess I need to do my mission first, and then I need to head back home. So this is when Naruto takes out the Genron Maru and he puts his mask up over his mouth and nose and pulls the hood mask over his head to cover his forehead, so only where you can just see his eyes, you know, like how it... Now, he has Ryu Hayabusa's... What you see right here is what he's actually wearing right now, including the metal that's around his forehead and stuff like that. And his, yeah, so his ninja gear is actually pretty strong. Like, it's going to take more than just, like, you're going to have to put, like, I'm going to say it's strong enough to withstand maybe 10 shots from an anti-tank rifle. They do have divine armor. Naruto's just not ready for that yet, though. Because you have to, like, there's, like, a certain requirement you have to, like, a certain ritual you'll have to go through to wield, like, divine weapons. And Naruto hasn't gone through that ritual yet. That's why Ryu's trying to, you know, increase his spiritual power, you know, his Nempo, or spiritual energy, and, you know, and help him with his physical body and keep him mentally prepared, because it's going to test your mental, your physical, and your spiritual powers. So Naruto is actually very intelligent. He's like on the level of Lelouch and Light Yagami. So yeah, he's on the level of Lelouch, V. Britannia, and Light Yagami. So he's very smart. So, anyway, Naruto, you know, he puts the Jinran Maru on his back, and he enters into the Uchiha compound to carry out his mission, and that is to massacre every single Uchiha. And of course, the Hayabusas were also... Now, if you're wondering, wait, the fourth Hokage, you know, Minato, he wouldn't ever do this. You're right. Danzo, however, would. So, you know, Naruto says, as much as I don't want to, you know, because Naruto feels like, even though they haven't done anything wrong to me, he says there must be a reason for them to actually, you know, order the entire massacre, except Naruto is actually going to only let 4 people alive, and that will be Fugaku, Uchiha, Sasuke's dad, Sasuke and Itachi's dad, Makoto, Uchiha, Sasuke and Itachi Uchiha's mom, and Sasuke and Itachi. So yeah, those are the only 4 people he's going to let alive, because those were the only 4 that he was told to keep alive. Not by Danzo, but by Ryu. Ryu says he's not going to stand by and let a whole clan get massacred for no reason. So Naruto actually goes into the leaf. Fugaku, Makoto, Itachi, and Sasuke are all, you know, out in the village, so they're not in the Uchiha compound. And Naruto would actually, you know, begin to slaughter all the Uchiha. And he does it with actually relative ease. And some of the Uchihas were able to catch on what was going on. They say, hold right there. You know, and they have their Sharingans activated. And Naruto says, huh? What's that? He says, what's wrong with y'all's eyes? He says, no matter. Wait, actually, you know what? Naruto wouldn't be talking to an enemy, so yeah. They say, "Who are you? Take off your mask so we can take you in." You know, because he's wanted for murder. And Naruto doesn't even talk, so he just points Jinran Maru at the Uchiha, and they have their Sharingans activated, so they're trying. They say, we can predict any move that you throw at us. And this is when Naruto just disappears. So even a fully developed Sharingan cannot keep up with Naruto because he's just so fast. And he actually could just, with a single stroke of his blade, he just cuts all their heads off. And basically, he's just slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan, except for Fugaku, Makoto, Itachi, and Sasuke. So when all 4 of them come home, they just see a horrendous sight. They just see a horrific... They just see a bunch of dead bodies, brutally gutted and everything else. And he even sees some of their eyes are missing. Now, of course, you would think this would have been Danzo. No, this is actually Naruto, because Naruto is actually interested in these eyes, because they've kind of... Well, they sparked his interest. And Naruto, I'm not gonna say he's like Donzo level. You know, he wants all the Sharingans. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He is not gonna do that. However, he knows how to preserve, you know, organs, so he knows how to preserve an eyeball. Or eyeballs, I should say. So he's taken quite a few. Some of them even have the Mangekyo. And that even includes Shisui Uchiha. He's taken both of Shisui's eyes from, well, Shisui, and put them inside of a container with water. And, you know, after Itachi sees his best friend, you know, lying there dead, this is when Itachi awakens his Mangekyo Sharingan. He says, "Who did this?" And Naruto would say, "That would be me." And they would just look up, and all of them activate their Sharingan, and they said, "Why would you do this?" And Naruto says, "Simple, because I was hired to do it. It's not because I wanted to do it, it's because I had to do it." Alright, so yeah, guys, that's where I last left off. Hold on, guys. Alright, so yeah, guys, that's where I last left off. Yeah, so Naruto would then say, "It's not because I wanted to do it, it was because I was hired to do it." And then this is when Itachi says, "That's enough." And this is when he says, and this is when Naruto just sees blood coming down from Itachi's eye, and he says, "Amaterasu." And then Amaterasu flames comes soaring at Naruto, and he says, "Chakra, such a weak little thing, such weak energy. You actually expect this to be surprising me?" "Sorry, but Nimpo's stronger." And this is when he says, "Alright." And this is when Naruto easily casts better and stronger flames that even surpassed that of Amaterasu, actually consuming the Amaterasu flames. And Itachi's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Wait, what?" And Naruto says, "Is that the limit to the Uchiha's famed Mangekyo? I guess there was nothing to really be surprised about. After all, you just have chakra, not Nimpo." He says, "Oh well, my mission's done here. I'll let you all live. You're lucky that you're spared tonight." And this is when Naruto would actually proceed to just body flicker, and Fugaku tries to chase down Naruto, but Naruto's just way too fast. And Naruto makes it back to his home, and he actually reveals... Now remember, Kushina does not have any connections to anybody at the Hidden Leaf, so that means she's not even friends with Makoto, so she doesn't feel sorry for the Uchiha clan massacre. Naruto comes home with the Sharingan, bunch of Sharingans. However, he's taken a liking to Shisui's eyes, and he actually has them stored up in a hidden room that his parents don't know about. He let everybody else look at the Sharingans that he's collected, just some of them, and he told them that you guys can do whatever you guys want with them. And of course, now this is when we will cut back right back to the Hidden Leaf. Now remember, this is a 13-year-old Sasuke, and Itachi did not slaughter the village. So now Sasuke has a vendetta against the Man in Black. Yeah, the Man in Black. That's what they call him, is the Man in Black. That he killed, just slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan without hardly any resistance, because it didn't even look like he even had a scratch on him, which would be true because he did not get a single scratch on him. Not even hardly any dirt even got on him, to matter of fact. But anyway, not Naruto. Sasuke would actually be training His Sharingan is now fully developed. And Itachi says, don't worry. He says, don't worry, Sasuke, we will get revenge on the clan. For the clan. Now, you guys may be wondering, okay, so they were planning the coup, right? Actually, there have been rumors of a coup, but they haven't been 100% confirmed. It's just been like, okay, yeah, but unless there's like hard physical evidence that there is a coup going on, then, you know, not really much you can do. Except, you know, just wait and see if, you know, that they're actually going to, you know, stand a revolt, you know, stage a revolt. Now, Sai would be on Sasuke's team in place of Naruto. But anyway, coming back to Naruto. Naruto is currently, you know, in the mountains, and Ryu says, "Alright, Naruto, I think you're ready. I think it's time for you to learn how to, you know, use the dragon sword and gain access to all the divine weapons and armor, and even learn forbidden Ninpo abilities that is passed down from clan leader to clan leader." So, and this is when Ryu says, "Alright, Naruto, this is when your training will become even more serious, more severe than it ever has been before in your life." And Naruto says, "I'm ready for anything you throw at me, old man." Now, meanwhile, Kushina is, you know, kind of just cleaning Naruto's room, because Naruto sometimes acts like a slob, even though Ryu has been constantly trying to discipline Naruto into cleaning his room by himself instead of having his mother do it. But his mother says it's alright, you know, gives her something to do. And Ryu says, "Alright, you can't keep on babying him forever, though." And Kushina says, "Don't worry about it, it's alright." But anyway, Kushina is, you know, cleaning Naruto's room. And then she stumbles. It sounds like a hollowed floor. So she starts, you know, lifting up and prying them up, and sees these two Sharingan eyes. And she's like, what is Naruto doing with these eyes? I thought Naruto turned in all the eyes that he collected. And Naruto comes into his room and he says, "Mom, what are you doing?" She says, "Why do you have the eyes? I thought you turned in all the eyes." And Naruto says, "I did. Those ones are for me. They're personal." And this is when he kind of just sticks it back into the floorboard, and he says, "You shouldn't have looked into that." And of course, this is when Kushina says, "Naruto, you need to not be so secretive." She says, "I don't care if you had them. I want to know why you had them." Naruto says, "I don't know." He says, "There's just something about those eyes. I don't know why, but I don't know." And, of course, now, if you guys are wondering, alright, so is Naruto a good guy? Is Naruto a bad guy? Well, you see, that's the thing. Because Ryu Hayabusa, even though, yes, he's basically portrayed as the good guy, Ryu actually never considers himself a hero. Obviously, because he's not afraid to kill people, and most heroes don't kill their targets or their, you know, enemies. So Naruto doesn't really consider himself to be a hero, and he doesn't really consider himself to be a villain either. Naruto is kind of just he's just kind of in between, really. Now, meanwhile, we cut to a cave. And we see Genshin preparing, the archfiends, the demons, to attack the Hyabusa compound. And Genshin says, with the blade of the archfiend, he says, "Now is the time for battle. Now is the time to get our revenge on the Hayabusas." And this is where I'm going to leave off, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think about it. Or if I feel like there was probably a different way I could have gone about it, but well, actually, you know what? No, never mind. This is actually how I want to go about it. Because this what if is going to have a lot of twists and a lot of turns. So, hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, turn that bell notification on so that way you guys can stay posted on all of my awesome videos. Every time when I drop a video or when I'm just going to give you updates and anything like that. But without further ado, guys, as always, see you guys later and peace out.